What's going on today, YouTube? Rob here. In today's video, I'm opening up the brand new Speed Duel GX, Duelists of the Shadows. Pretty much all I wanted out of this set was Jaden's Evil Hero deck. Other than that, I don't really care for the set. As you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of Speed Duels. I think it's cool that you can get some other cards, but besides that, I don't participate in them at all. Before we get started, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, consider leaving a like, commenting on what you might want to see next, and subscribe to the channel for more fun Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Now, without wasting any more of your time, let's get into it.
Alright guys, let's get into this Speed Duel GX, Duels from the Shadow, or Duels for the Shadow, opening. This is pretty cool, and definitely a set that I've been waiting for, even though I'm not a huge fan of Speed Duels, or I don't do them very often, if at all. I only really wanted this for the Evil Hero deck, but this does come with 8 different decks and some pretty awesome promo cards. We'll open the promo pack afterwards, but let's open this thing and see what we got. And I do believe it does say we get, one Supreme King Jaden Evil Hero deck, one Shadow Rider Night Shroud with the red eyes, one Cannula with Vampire, one Shadow Rider Tanya, Amazonas. Then we've got Shadow Rider Titan with Archfiend, and then Shadow Rider Amnail with Macrocosmos as the deck type. And then we've got Kagamaru with Sacred Beast, which is pretty cool. And then lastly, we've got Adrian Gecko Cloudian. I'm kind of hoping that the Adrian Gecko Cloudian deck has the pieces of Exodia. Otherwise, to me, it's not really a Duelist of the Shadows for him. Everybody else is pretty good because, you know, they're all Shadow Riders or the Supreme King, which is really awesome. So starting things off, let's just go with the one with Macrocosmos here and see what's in this deck. So we've got Helios, the Primordial Sun, Golden Homunculus, Bazu, the Soul Eater, one of my favorite cards, Chaos Rider Gustav, Discblade Rider, DD Survivor, DD Scout Plane, DDM Different Dimension Master, Banisher of the Radiance, DD Crow, which is awesome to see printed in the set, DD Destroyer, and then Grand Maju de Iza, as well as Tribe Shocking Virus, rounding off the monsters for Amnail's deck there. Then we've got Soul Release, which is pretty awesome, Galaxy Cyclone, Grand Convergence, Different Dimension Gate, rounding off our spells, so pretty small spell lineup. Then for our traps, we've got Different Dimension Encounter, Macrocosmos, and Curse of Aging. So that's really awesome, pretty cool to see. Then moving on, we've got Kagamaru's Sacred Beast, we've got Dark Summoning Beast, Mad Reloader, D-Boys again, Gravitic Orb, Goblin King, Grave Protector, and then we've got Fallen Paradise, Cerulean Skyfire, Veil of Darkness, Backup Squad, Different Dimension Gate as well. And then for the traps, we've got Awakening of the Sacred Beast, Unending Nightmare, Aegis of Gaia, Swamp Mirrorer, and Final Attack Orders to round off Kagamaru's deck, which is pretty awesome. And then moving on, we've got Adrian's deck with Fog King, Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon, Cloudian Acid Cloud, Cloudian Altus, Cloudian Cirrostratus, Cloudian Ghost Fog, Cloudian Turbulence, Cloudian Smokeball, Cloudian Nimbusman, Cloudian Storm Dragon, Vortex Trooper, Mother Grizzly, Cloudian Aerosol, Cloudian Squall, Summon Cloud, Diamond Dust Cyclone, Fog Control, and then Raging Cloudian, Brainstorm, and Wall of Disruption. Round off all those decks. So all in all, pretty cool. Let's move on to the rest of the Shadow Rider decks. We have Camula's, Night Shroud, and Tanya's, which is really cool. And in Speed Duel form. Let's pop this thing open. Starting things off with Camula's here. We've got Vampire Genesis, Vampire Baby, Vampire Familiar, Vampire Lady, Vampire Lord, Vampire Retainer, Vampire Sorcerer, Vampire's Curse, Zombina, Goblin Zombie, Plague Wolf, Heavy Knight of the Flame, and Ryukoki, which is really awesome. Then we've got Call of the Mummy, followed by Book of Life, Foolish Burial, Soul Exchange, and Vampire's Desire. Then we've got the Forceful Choke Point, Vampire Awakening to round off Camula's deck. Not bad. Moving things over to Amazona's deck and Tanya's deck, we've got Amazona's Queen, Amazona's Swordswoman, Amazona's Tiger, Amazona's Paladin, Amazona's Chainmaster, Amazona's Fighter, and Amazona's Trainee, Amazona's Sage, and Amazona's Scouts. Then we've got Battle Survivor rounding off our monsters. And then we've got one copy of Rhoda, then Amazona's Heirloom, Amazona's Village, Amazona's Fighting Spirit, Amazona's Spellcaster to round off our spells. Then we've got Amazona's Archers, followed by Amazona's Willpower, Dramatic Rescue, Queen's Pawn, and Half Counter to round off Tanya's deck. And then for Titan's deck, we've got Skull Archfiend of Lightning, Archfiend Soldier, Terror King Archfiend, Infernal Queen Archfiend, Vile Pawn Archfiend, Shadow Knight Archfiend, Dark Bishop Archfiend, Death Rook Archfiend, Giant Orc, Mist Archfiend, Annihilator Archfiend, and Archfiend General. And then we've got Foolish Burial, Pandemonium, Checkmate, Axe of Despair, Double Spell, and then Archfiend's Roar, Battle Scarred, and Bark of Dark Ruler to round off Titan's deck. It's really awesome to see these cards. I love GX as a show, and I would say it's my favorite. So seeing all these cards is really awesome. Good nostalgia trip for me, personally. And then let's get to the deck that I've really been waiting for, which is the Evil Hero Jaden. As you guys know, I did do an Evil Hero deck profile literally the other day. So I'm glad we got some cards for that, so that I can add to it and tweak it so that it's a little bit more to what I want it to be. I've got Malicious Edge, Bracinated Tricks and Avion, as well as Clayman and Sparkman, and then Wildheart. And then we've got Evil Hero Infernal Gainer, which is really awesome. Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy, Sand Moth, Versago the Destroyer, Dark Ruler Hades, and Absorbing Jar. And then we've got the one card that I really did want out of the set, Dark Fusion, one copy of Dark Calling, Evil Mind, that's another card I might add to the Evil Hero deck. They've got Dark World Lightning and Super Poly, which is really awesome as well, to get that as a reprint. Then we've got Hero Signal, Dark Deal, Windstorm of Atakia to round off for our main deck. Then we've got the extra deck monsters with Malicious Fiend, another copy of Inferno Wind, which is something I wanted as well, Wild Hero, Evil Hero Wild Cyclone, And then Evil Hero Dark Gaia, and then we've got Lightning Golem as our final fusion monster to round off the Evil King's deck, which is really awesome. That's another card that I was debating at least putting in that deck as a 2-of. Moving on to Atticus, we've got Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Luster Dragon number 2, Red Eyes Black Chick, or Black Dragon's Chick, Red Eyes Wyvern, Black Metal Dragon, Troop Dragon once again, Mirage Dragon, Spear Dragon, Vanguard of the Dragon, and then Totem Dragon. And then for the spells, we've got Stamping Destruction, Dragon's Gunfire, Cosmic Cyclone, Swing of Memories. And then for traps, we've got Dragon's Rage, Negate Attack, and Red Eye Spirit to round off that. And then I think this is mostly skill cards, and I guess maybe one or two of the other decks. So let's open this up and see what's inside. We have Ruthless Means, which is the Supreme King skill, and then Forged Steel, which is Night Shrouds, Vampiric Aristocracy, which is Camula, Welcome to the Jungle, which is Tanya, Archfiend Conscription, which is Titan, Professor of Alchemy, which is Amnail, Unlocking the Power, which is Kagamaru, Fog Warning, which is Adrian Geckos, and then we've got another copy of a Supreme King skill, which is Dark Unity, and then Dragon Force is another Night Shroud, Delicious Morsel is Camula, Order of the Queen is another Tanya skill, Archfiend's Promotion is another Titan, Setting Sun is Amnail, and then Victory of the Shadow Riders is Kagamaru. Then we've got Cloudy Skies of Grey for Adrian. And we've got a whole bunch more other skill cards. We've got a Donza Lug skill card. No One Suspect the Dark Scorpion Gang. Ancient Ruler Rules is Abydos. Then we've got Cold Blooded Tactician, which is a Thelonious Viper. And then we've got Dark Creation, which is Ubel. And then we've got a Dark Scorpion deck from the looks of things here. Dark Scorpion Chick the Yellow, Dark Scorpion Cliff the Trap Remover, Pharaoh's Servant, Pharaonic Protector, Spirit of the Pharaoh. We've got First Sarcophagus, the second Sarcophagus, the third Sarcophagus. Then we've got Gagagigo, Bitewan, Obsidian Dragon, Zur, Knight of Darkworld, Brawn, Mad King of Darkworld, Rainbow, Overlord of Darkworld, Legendary Jujutsu Master, Imprisoned Queen Archfiend, Ill Blood, Pitch Black Werewolf, Vampire Hunter, Aqua Spirit, Garuda, the Wind Spirit, Helios Duo Magistus, Helios Trice Magistus, and Cloudian Sheep Cloud. Then we've got Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman, Terror King Salmon, Armed Dragon level 10, Cyber Dragon with an alt art, that is fantastic, Vampiric Koala, Allure of Darkness, Book of Moon, Counter Cleaner, Flash of the Forbidden Spell, Aqua Chorus, Chaos Trap Hole, Human Wave Tactics, Nightmare Wheel, and Zoma the Spirit to round off this Speed Duel box in terms of decks and extra cards. Let's move on to the promo pack here and get the rest of our Sacred Beasts and see what else they have. Because there is definitely a fusion monster here as well. So we've got Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, which is awesome. Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, and a Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. They've got another Aqua Chorus, another Cyber Dragon with the alt art, which is awesome. Fog King, and then Helios, the Primordial Sun, and lastly, a Malicious Edge to round off. So not too bad in terms of the box. There are some cards I wish were in the set that aren't, but that's okay. You can't pick what's in a set, so you know what, I'm happy with this. And like I said, I'll probably update the Evil Hero deck with some of the cards that we did pull from this, so stay tuned.
Alright guys, that's it for this Speed Duel GX Duelist of the Shadows box opening. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, there are some cards that I do wish were in the set. I would have preferred to see Exodia in Adrian's Cloud deck, as that was pretty much when he went bad in the show. And maybe some of the other Evil Hero cards, but I'm not too picky on this. Like I said, I wasn't specifically super happy about this set, other than the Evil Hero deck, so that I can tweak the Evil Hero deck that I did a profile on earlier. And again, if you guys like the video, be sure to leave a like, comment on what you want to see next, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe for more fun YouTube videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. That's me.